Genesis, the first book of the Bible, is so vitally important that we produced an explosive 3D film about its first chapter. And so far, it's been translated into 27 languages. Afrikaans.
The Bible begins with a statement that is so simple a child can understand it, yet so inexhaustibly profound. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
Bulgarian.
You see, this argument over God's existence or creation versus evolution is not so much a religious argument, rather it is an ontological argument. That is, an argument concerning the nature of reality.
Chinese.
It's not science versus religion, it's a worldview clash.
Two different views of origins, resulting in two totally different worldviews that clash.
Chinese
People are
tradition.
battling over two different histories. You either trust God or you trust man.
It
Croatian.
really becomes an issue of authority. Who is the authority? Is it God and His word, or is it man?
Czech.
Really, we only have two possibilities. Either the universe and we came about through a purely natural, purely physical process. We just happened, or somebody made us.
Dutch.
I was really taught that there was a big bang. There was millions of years. Man slowly evolved.
English.
Evolution, atheistic evolution, Big Bang, millions of years.
Estonian.
If we simply happen, then there really is no right or wrong. We could really live our lives the way we wish to, and that's a huge consequence.
German.
Evolution has a lot of unintended consequences that I'm not sure everyone's thought about. They relate to ethics, they relate to whether or not the world's supposed to be good. And when you find yourself struggling with evil, you ought to ask yourself, well, I thought the world was supposed to be this way. If evolution's true, then get used to it.
You
French.
see, if evolution is true, who am I? Well, you're nothing important. You're just a piece of protoplasm that washed up from the cosmic shores.
Greek.
I mean, man's just an animal. We're Mother Nature's science project.
Hebrew.
Why am I here? Well, if evolution is true, if nature's all there is, well, there's no real purpose. You might as well do whatever you feel like. If it feels good, do it.
Hindi.
You have no meaning. There's no reason for you to exist.
Hungarian.
Where am I going when I die? We're going to go back into the ground, and that's going to be it. The lights are turned out.
Indonesian.
Die and become part of nothingness. You're worthless.
Norwegian.
But if there is a God, in particular the God of the Bible, then the world or reality is altogether different.
Polish.
I thought to believe in the Bible meant you had to reject science. I thought I had to take like a mental lobotomy in order to start believing the Bible.
We hear the mantra, well, all the scientists believe in evolution.
Romania.
Some people today want to insist that you can't do science without believing in evolution.
In
Russia.
other words, if you're a creationist, you're not classed as a scientist.
Slovenia.
There are thousands of PhD scientists all over the world who don't accept evolution, and many of them don't accept the millions of years.
Spanish.
I do have 4 degrees. Most evolutionists I've met have only 3. There is a small movement in the evolutionist community to try to get the doctoral degrees rescinded from all professing creationists. That's never going to happen, but the fact that someone's trying speaks of the nature of the debate.
Swedish.
The secularists, the atheists, they took control of science. They took control of all the science journals, all the university science programs.
They've taken over the museums, they've taken over the state schools, they've taken over the universities.
The textbooks, the public schools in every country.
Ukrainian.
The secularists really have control of the education system, and they want their religion of secularism, of atheism, of naturalism forced upon the students.
With PhD scientists, renowned theologians, stunning animation, and historical evidence, this film presents solid scientific facts about the hotly debated subject of our origins. We're facing a culture in the middle of an abortion war, a marriage debate, gender identity crisis, and racism. In this film, we discover that our origins do matter. That's why bringing clarity to Genesis helps bring clarity to a world at odds with each other. Help us take this to the whole world.